I
Okay,
cooked.
we
But we got
are.
the
Okay, I'm waiting for the thing. It says we're live.
yeah, waiting for the commercial. I got the live thing up here on the top, but I'm waiting for. There we go. Okay, it's just now changed. We're in the advertisement now. One of two.
It's showing me the advertisement too. So
Okay. Nope. I got it live right now. Let me quick fast forward it to
okay,
current
we're good.
conditions. Yep.
We're good. Thank you, Cecilia. I'm not sure. She should be clear. So
Yeah.
hopefully
Hi,
she can hear that.
Cecilia. Hi, Bearded Eagle. How you doing?
Hi, Eagle. Hi, Evan. And
And
by the
Evan.
way, hey, Jason.
Hi, Colin.
Well, folks, I'm Colin Kincaid from Kincaid Outdoors, as you already know. This is my co-host for the evening. This is Jason from
From
Pest
Pest
Hunter
Hunter
Outdoors.
Outdoors.
I'm going to wish everybody a happy belated Independence Day.
Yep.
Um, I did not celebrate it for the reasons of having to move and being totally exhausted. I know people do say that I was so exhausted, and they still have energy to do other things. We basically sat here for 24 hours and did absolutely nothing. We had
Just
no
crashed.
energy left. My back was killing me. Jenny's ankles were killing her. And Ian was just like, oh. But I will
I
tell you this. My
I had a
family, go ahead.
had a super long shift yesterday. So I went
Well,
from basically 8 o'clock to 6 o'clock yesterday.
I'm on vacation, surprisingly enough.
Yeah.
I got paid to be moving, so
Oh,
there
that's
you
good.
go. I got paid yesterday, even though I wasn't at work. And I got paid today, now, even though I wasn't at work. So there's that. Um, we Ian did do one thing he loved to do. And one of the things we did, because he was helping us out so much, we gave him some money, and he was going to go buy some clothes from the Goodwill outlet store. He had $20. He was in there for 2 hours. Guess how much money he spent?
Nothing. $2.
Two $2, and that's
Uh,
because he rounded up
no, hold on a
for a
moment.
donation. And folks, if you do find out that I am lagging, I apologize. I am on the hotel's internet, and it's not the best. So if I lag, my apologies. But Ian actually came out. I mean, he found an archery target in there that he really liked. He said, "Dad, if you want it, I'll buy it for you." You go, "You're not buying me anything. We're supposed to pick you up some clothes." No, couldn't find anything. I thought, you hear people say that I couldn't find anything, and you go in there and you say, "Oh, I'll find something for you." No, the clothes were either full on women's clothes or way too big. He's like this skinny, and he bought a backpacking salt and pepper shaker,
Mhm.
two uh, battery powered PS3 controllers. I know it's PS5s are a thing now, but we still rock a PS3.
I
And
got like the same thing.
he actually picked up a Cub Scout belt.
Really.
He was a Cub Scout for a while, but he never got the uniform
Mm.
because his real mom got into a hissy fit with the den leader and pulled him out. Yeah,
Yeah.
that happens. Ian loves outdoor stuff. You may not seem
No.
like it, but he does.
Yeah. No, my mom was the den leader.
Uh, I had the same kind of thing happen to me when I became a Boy Scout.
Mhm.
Literally, the first day I got a new Boy. I went from Cub Scouts to full on Boy Scout. Okay, please forgive me for those people who are Christian. The den leader was a full on born again Christian, and they found out that I wasn't.
Oh, that's just totally wrong.
Oh, you better believe it. I mean, I am not against Christians. Some of my best friends are. Literally, my best man at my wedding was, but I'm not. Jenny's not. But we.
Omni-denominational.
She goes omni-denominational.
I believe in everything.
She believes in everything, including the flying spaghetti monster.
Yep.
Okay. Sorry, we have a friend of mine who's actually a part of the Flying Spaghetti Monster Church. She's a Pastafarian. I know, that's funny. This is about as close to religion we're going to be talking here, so folks.
Yeah.
So we're making fun of ourselves. I have no freaking clue. If anybody's in the chat, please let me know you're here. Put a 1, please, that you know that you're here. I'm showing 2 people right now, and I think those are both of us. So if you're listening,
Hey, what?
Pastafari, the Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster. It is a real church, certified by the U.S. government.
No, churches are never certified by the U.S.
You know what I mean? Whoever they said it's if you can put it on,
recognized as a religious sect.
It's a recognized religion. They just go by that. But you can put it on your driver's license as being a Pastafarian. And they have this one thing that they do. It's really funny, but they take it seriously. You can wear a colander on your head.
Yeah, keeps the government from spying on your brain.
I don't think it was that reason, because if you could wear a yarmulke when you're Jewish, you can wear a colander on your head if you're a Pastafarian. Oh, a 2? Is that a 1 or a 2? I can't see that.
I see a box is what I see.
Okay, I thought I was seeing things.
Yeah.
Oh, it's supposed to be a happy face or just a face. When you look on YouTube side, you can see it.
I'm waiting to see it.
It popped up.
I think my chat froze up on the YouTube side.
You have your laptop.
There we go. Yeah, I'm on my laptop.
Yeah, I was wondering, you're looking a lot better than you normally do.
Well, yeah, I got a wider field of view.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, Buck says hi to everybody.
Hey, Jeep. Jeep's awesome. Yes, I mean they have their own tenets. They have, just like any other recognized religion.
Mm-hmm.
It's just one of those things, and so we're not going to go full on deep on that. And I got friends who are Catholic, but I call them the proper Catholic, because they don't put anybody down, because they follow the tenets of what they're supposed to follow. Well, that's, like I said, I'm going to go on religion today, because I generally don't. So, Jeep, since you weren't here when I was saying that, I'm going to say happy belated Independence Day. Sorry I missed you guys. We were in the process of moving Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
It should be raining on you right now.
Ian said we were, so I'm going to go look out the window. Oh, yeah. Full on downpour.
Yep, I'm not seeing a whole lot of lightning in that area, so.
There's rain on the window. The trees are going whoosh, and the parking lot is all wet. So, there.
Yep.
Just when I was planning on going swimming later. Dang.
You probably can after a while.
I wish I could have said, I generally don't celebrate the 4th, because the sad part of this time period of the year, my dad had his stroke on the 3rd of July.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the last time he was coherent before he passed away. So I never got to actually say goodbye and him recognize that was me.
Yeah.
So I generally don't do fireworks or anything like that. But I don't know who was doing it down in Osceola when we were packing. It was so loud you couldn't hear yourself think.
Oh, wow.
It was like a battle zone. So
Yeah,
how you doing, Jeep? I hope you're doing well. I hope Cecilia's doing well. I hope Eagle is doing well, and I hope Evan is doing well. And as per usual, Jason, I hope you are doing well.
yep.
I
I'm
know
doing okay.
everybody know. I mean, I'm in the same situation I was last year. Not by choice. Yet we're here. We are doing our best to get by. We have not lost our jobs. That's always a good thing.
Hmm.
We might have lost our sanity. Not sure if that's a bad thing or not. It's just that we're just so tired.
Well, at least you get to regroup this week. Recuperate.
Yeah, I want to take Ian and go do something fun, but it just the time I normally use this time of year to decompress, I can't.
Well, go fishing.
That's not how I decompress.
I know.
That's where you go backpacking and you can disconnect.
Yeah. Just don't
And
go shoot golf.
I don't golf,
No, I just said don't shoot golf. I don't think any of the golfers would appreciate an arrow through their ball.
but there is something about golf I would love to do that I've never tried, but I heard it's a thing. It's called archery golf.
Yeah, I've heard of it. And also, there's also disc golf too as well.
Yeah, disc golf is more common, but archery golf is something I can get into.
Yeah.
I mean, you got your long shots for your drives, and you got to knock a ball off a pole for your putting, and you got to use blunts for that. So I'm glad Eagles hanging in there. Glad to hear it, brother. Like I said, I'm just trying to keep sane. I'm sure my family is doing the same thing. Trying to. Trying to keep from going nuts, bud.
I just want to go home.
I know, but you still got until the end of the week. We're going to do some fun things this week, okay? Hey, you still got $18, don't you? Unless you went and bought a snack or something.
I went and bought a snack.
Did you want to go back to the outlet store tomorrow?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. He's got some money left to spend, so he's going to go back to the outlet store and see if he can spend the rest of his less than $20.
Yeah.
I went there for 2 hours, and you guess how much money I spent? Zero.
$2.
No, that was him.
That was me.
Yeah.
It's been a PS3 controllers.
See? He told, yeah.
Always turn it into a challenge. Who can spend the least amount of money and get the most amount of stuff?
Well, the thing is, it's more because the outlet store goes by weight. So, and Ian found some really good items that were very light.
Yeah, military sleeping pad.
He actually found a military sleeping pad. He also found a bag target that had a price tag of $3 on.
Oh, wow.
And it was fairly unused. I can't say it was new, but nearly unused. But because it was in pretty good shape. Now, not everybody was into archery. He actually found a kid's side quiver, a little one, nothing fancy. So, something probably from Three Rivers from the kids' selection. Hey.
What?
Can you say hi to everybody?
Hello. I go.
He's a good kid. Yeah, I know, Cecilia.
Yeah.
It's hard to get at least that's more than a year nowadays. And that's kind of sad. Unless he's almost my height, not quite there yet, but he's getting close. He's about as skinny as I was when I was in high school. Actually, he's the exact height I was when I graduated, and I grew again before when I went through basic training. So I actually grew about 2 inches in basic. I found a place I was, this morning, or it was last night. Let me find out on Facebook. Give me a second.
That's scary when you find it there.
Okay, I'm not going to show this one because every time I do something like that, I end up losing out on it. But I found this one.
Which one?
Yes,
Oh,
this is the one in Des Moines. It's a 2-bedroom, 1-bath house for $950, and the rent is only $975. The deposit is only $900, which is really weird. But it's got a $250 pet deposit,
one-time fee.
one-time
One-time
fee.
fee. Oh wow, that's nice of them.
Yeah, and it's got a fully fenced-in backyard and things like that. Like I said, I'm not going to show it.
Yeah.
Because every time I do that, I lose out.
Yeah.
The only issue I would have was coming up with. Give me a second. My math skills are severely lacking due to dyslexia. Yeah. 2125. That's something I just can't pull out of thin air.
No.
But it's the best prospect we have now, which is really weird. The one place we were looking at in Newton just went away.
Ouch.
But she said if it does come available, we will be the first person she calls. If she's any other properties come available, we will be the first person she lets know. It's just somebody who had just happened to show up with cash on hand.
Oh, well, at least she was honest about it.
Yeah. And the fact is that she didn't say no for any other reasons. Just the fact is, it just happens. So we can't fault someone who got there before we did.
This
It
is true.
happens. Am I sad about? That would have been a perfect house since it was just like 3 houses down from our old place,
Yeah.
but nicer. But we're still looking. It's the ones that are hurting us the most is the ones that want the application fee, the admin fee, the pet rent, and
Yeah.
and the application fee per person in the household.
Oh, come on.
That's just weird and ridiculous. Now, Jenny and I were on Friday. We were at the Altoona Library, and there just happened to be an article in the paper, which I thought was really funny. It actually was discussing the outrageous rent hikes of rental properties in the Des Moines area.
Yeah.
That last year at this, they surged up 50% since last year. Pet fees we have heard too, Cecilia, but the application fee, the administration fee, and all this other stuff, it's just somebody just trying to tack on extra cash they can put in their pocket without actually saying, "Oh, we're not going to rent to you," and just keep the cash.
Yep.
And like I was telling Jason earlier before we went live, I think they actually get somebody locked in and they accept like 5 to 10 more applications before they tell everybody that's already taken, which I think is fraud.
It should be fraud, but how do you prove it?
True. Oh, hon, it went down to 75. Our temperature in our room is slowly dropping. I will admit this. I hacked our thermostat in our room. We don't know if we get our money back because it's up to her, the landlady, whether we get our money back.
Yeah, if you don't ask for a detailed list of where she spent the money.
Well, the thing is, she has a checklist that we
Yeah.
were supposed to follow. Jenny followed the checklist. There's only one thing she couldn't get to that
Yeah.
was on that list, and that was the bathtub. because we ran out of cleaning supplies. She vacuumed every room as we went. She wiped down every surface. Everything. That's the only thing she didn't do, and she checked it off as she went.
Wow.
And it's not Jenny's list; it was the landlady's list. So it would be nice if we got that part of that money back,
Oh yeah.
but I doubt it. It's just one of those things. But that's that's the answer I can give you right now.
Well, I mean, that storm is moving fast.
Well, it's probably already went through here already.
Oh no, it's still over you guys.
Yeah. I'm not worried about the storm. Unless the power goes out, then that's a whole different ballgame.
Yeah. It's just cool to watch on radar.
Our storage unit is a long ways from here, to where it takes a little while to get from here to there, and all of our really good supplies are in there.
Yeah.
Like our tents and other things. So that's one thing I don't like about storage units being separated from I've lost stuff. Hey, Tiny, how you doing?
All right, Tiny.
Yeah, it happens, unfortunately. Oh, that's awesome, Bearded Eagle. Did you see that?
No, not yet.
Too. Well, hi, little dude. Thank you for coming. If you want to get into archery, talk to your dad. I'm sure he can teach you. If he can't, I can teach you. It's not easy doing it over the computer, but I can do it. I mean, I'm a little better than a little okay. If you watch some of my videos, you'll find out. I have fun with it anyway. What do you think, Jason?
Oh, sorry, I was reading the chat. What's going on?
Oh, I was just saying, I was talking to Bearded Eagle's son, saying hi to him and tell him about if you want know about archery, I can teach him.
Yeah.
I'm a little better than okay. What do you think?
I haven't seen you shoot, so.
You've not seen that video from last year?
No, I don't think I have.
Oh, give me a moment here. I can have some fun with this. That was actually shot by JV.
Oh, okay.
And let me see if I can find it here. It was last year's archery get-together. And, Grace was there and a whole bunch of others of us were there. So, and he used my computer to, not computer, sorry, my GoPro to record everything.
Okay.
So,
alrighty.
I'm going to have to go way back because it's over a year ago.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to separate it between my videos and my my uploads.
Yeah, I didn't check my potatoes today.
My potato is about 2 feet tall. Oh, and it's not technically my potato; it's Jenny's.
Jenny's potato, yeah.
She's the one that planted the potatoes.
Yeah, I got a late start on my garden this year.
What was that again?
I got a late start on my garden this year.
Oh, yeah. Well, at least you have a place to do a garden.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm waiting for work to, when they get rid of the seeds, I'm going to try and grab as many as I can before they throw them out. Maybe get them at a good discount.
Let me see here. Okay, there we go. Please forgive me here. I'm going to post this in the chat here, folks. Please forgive me. I haven't played it in a while. Oh, I can understand that, Cecilia. It sucks not having internet. Oh, I bet that would suck. We would. Oh man, I wish I could keep. I miss my fiber optic connection, Jason, because it was so fast. I never had issues.
Being out here in the sticks, I don't have a whole lot, so.
Oh yeah,
I'm just thankful.
I mean, I could probably use my phone if I had to, because I'm in a 5G connection type of situation, but I don't know.
Oh, I go outside? No, I go down to 2 bars.
I'm just, like I said, I'm on the internet at the hotel, so
yeah. No, like I said, but if I walk out in the forest towards the creek, I lose service.
I still say you need a decent signal booster outside your house.
No, but if I go to the creek, that's which is about 100 yards from the house, no service.
Hey, Mandy.
Hi, Mandy.
I'm gonna put the invitation in there.
Good morning, Mandy.
I'll put that in there. I'm gonna see how good this internet is. Get Mandy up here. No, we were. Oh, man. I'm actually bouncing my knees, which I haven't done in a while.
Ah, wow, you're pretty stressed then.
Can you blame me?
No.
And I mean, it's not like I don't make enough money. It's just the fact is trying to get it all at once. And that's the problem with, everything nowadays.
Yeah, everything was cascading all at one time and without enough notice. Hi, Mandy.
Dang.
My internet is sucky, so bear with me. I'm using the hotel internet.
Things all right to me.
And by the way, there's Jenny. She's right there. Hey, love. Hey.
She's got her headphones on.
What?
She's right there, folks. Funny. She's right behind me. She's playing her game. That's how
Where's Max?
Max in here somewhere.
How's he doing?
I can hear him. Oh.
He's probably a little bit stressed. But as long as his humans are there, he'll be fine.
Wow.
And we actually changed rooms today when we got back.
Why?
Our first room, the air conditioning went out.
Oh.
So we've had to fight them on getting a microwave, which we paid for.
Yeah.
And the air conditioning working.
Fair enough.
And Jenny went down, was it 3 or 4 times, love? She can't hear me. I think it was 4 times. And the guy said, "Oh, you weren't on the list." You looked right at me. You told me you put me on the list.
Mm-hmm.
How hard is it to go down to Walmart and pick up a microwave?
We already have one in our storage unit, but it's too big for in here. And the fact is, we got a microwave finally. They gave us one.
Oh, okay. So if you paid for it, it doesn't matter if you have to switch rooms. They still have to accommodate you. So,
yep.
It's not hard to go down to Walmart, Target, or whatever it is you have over there and buy one.
What I think has happened is that the room we were supposed to have, they gave to somebody else. They put us in the first room they had, which didn't have a microwave. And the air conditioning was not as cold as it could be in here. But I did a little hotel thermostat hack that made it go lower. So far, it's dropped 2 degrees since we've been in here. So that's a good sign.
Well, that was also super hot for you there, too.
Yeah, it was actually one of the hottest days of the year. I mean, the heat index was probably 115 with humidity.
Yeah.
So in our car when I was driving around with Ian, it said 104.
Inside or outside?
Eagle says
Right.
hi, Jason.
Yeah, I'm just now reading a high bearded eagle.
I bearded
It's
eagle.
It's a little bit slow on my end.
Hi. Oh, Jenny's saying hi. So I'm trying to be where you can see her too. And as you can see, it's not the biggest room. It's actually smaller than last year.
See where I'm living?
Unfortunately. Yeah, but you also, you have access to a whole house if you wanted to.
But she's also got the panoramic
We're only out there
view.
because of Booster.
Panoramic view? What's the panoramic view?
You can see everything around you.
No, I can't because there's a big tarp being screwed onto the gutters that come over the car.
Well, I'm talking about you can see all the way around you.
Yeah.
But I can't. I just see a tarp.
Yeah, you can see all the way around you. You get the
Ooh.
windows.
Yeah, okay. All right.
That actually sounds good, Eagle. Chili sounds
Yeah.
good.
Oh, I did that the other night.
So if anybody did anything special for Independence Day, I know Mandy didn't because it's not her holiday.
Nope.
But it will be eventually.
One day.
Oh,
No,
I
I took
actually have
steaks.
news for you, Mandy.
What's that?
When Ian was cleaning his room, the items that JV gave me and Ian last year, one of it, the hat like you got on, and the beanie, showed up from underneath his bed when we cleaned out his room.
Why does that not surprise me?
Hey, at least it was found.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
That is-
I think we were probably one of the most well-armed hotel rooms around right now.
Why?
So everything we have is here.
Mm.
Mm.
Yep, yep.
I just don't have to worry about. The only thing I'm worried about is the zombie apocalypse happened because Ian's out there somewhere. We didn't watch fireworks at all, folks.
No, we heard them.
We heard them, but I mean, as the medic and EMT and me watching idiots hit each other with Roman candles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard it all the way until
I
after
just don't
11 o'clock
celebrate.
last night.
I have a personal reason why I don't celebrate the 4th of July. And Jason knows, I told him.
Yeah.
On July 3rd, 1999, my dad had a stroke and went into a coma, and I never got to see him again. So I kind of lost my taste for this time of year, unfortunately. So I couldn't watch fireworks. I mean, literally, he was in the hospital on 4th of July, and fireworks was going on, and I felt absolutely nothing because I didn't have him with me. This is way before my boy was born, way before I met my wife.
Now, you guys didn't hear that, right?
No.
No.
The big old truck going by? Okay, good.
Nope. I have a dorm fridge right here.
Yeah.
All I can hear is the buzzing,
Oh, okay.
and I can't shut it off. So
The only downfall about this place is I'm right on the highway.
But
I have my little heater going because it's cold.
I thank you. I will probably watch it just because to give you some views, Eagle, but I am not a firework fan due to the fact of what happened.
Yeah,
Don't
I
get
said,
me wrong. I understand the holiday, and I love the holiday. I just can't do the fireworks part.
well, I worked 2 summers for Six Flags Magic Mountain.
Oh my gosh, I'm
I've
sorry.
seen the fireworks 6 nights a week.
You could probably smell the gunpowder.
Oh, yeah. It smells awesome.
Oh yeah, I love the smell of gunpowder in the evening.
Yeah. A lot of times we didn't get out of there till like sometimes 1 o'clock in the morning.
It's just
Yeah, that was like early '90s when I worked there.
I never worked. I worked for a carnival when I was like 14 for my uncle. They had a carnival that used to travel through the Midwest, and every time they come through town, I'd work for them. I couldn't travel with them, but they were my aunt and uncle. They were from Florida, and I got to run a lot of the game booths. Hey, Blake.
Hi, Blake.
Hi, Blake.
I ran the ones. Let's see, you know the one you throw the ball and knock the dolls off the shelf.
Yeah.
Either you actually have to physically knock them off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't be hanging off. You gotta knock them off.
Is the cork gun shooting the tin cans, doing basic, the pyramid cans.
Mm-hmm.
Ours were not rigged, by the way. But
About to say.
They are not rigged because, but there is a trick to it.
Placement.
It's all about placement. And, yeah, I actually used those skills when I got into the military once. Then I got banned. I went to a German carnival, and they had this one booth. They were shooting tags off of hooks, like little ceramic tags. It looked like little tiny dog identification tags.
Yeah.
Clover leaf type. When you hit them with a BB, they shatter. And the purpose is you have to shatter so many before you get a prize.
Yeah.
But if you hit them just right, and you know where to aim, you could shatter 2 tags with 1 shot. I got the biggest prize, and I got told I had to leave.
Oh.
And he goes, they asked me, where did you learn to shoot? Iowa. He goes, where's that? Midwest. I grew up hunting. I may not be a great shot with a firearm as some people, but I got really good hand-eye coordination.
Well, it's just like shooting billiard balls or billiards.
That's a lot of geometry.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
The thing is, it's really weird. I can figure out an angle of an archery shot, but pool is hard.
Yeah, I fail at pool, but I have fun playing it.
Yeah, I think it's not because it's not just all angles. You also have to do with backspin, forward spin, and all this other stuff that
they also
arrows
got the
don't have to deal with.
And the friction of the table.
Yeah, all that.
How hard you hit the ball, if you're paying attention, if you knock the ball off the table.
Hey, Rob, how you doing, brother?
Hi, Rob.
Hi, corn-fed. Rob.
I am now a temporary resident of Des Moines, Rob, over here in the Jordan Creek area. So we're over at the Motel 6 in West Des Moines. Hey, Bomber Steve. Oh, my gosh.
Hey, Steve.
Said his name 3 times, and he's here. Oh, my gosh.
Hi,
Steve. I hope he's got some good history lessons today.
Oh, that's cool. What are we going to learn from Bomber? Oh, you know what would be really cool? If we can get Bomber Steve on the new Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom that is coming up.
Oh.
Did you hear about that?
No, I haven't.
They're bringing it back.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And
who's gonna be the host?
I don't know. Then you have to make me look. Give me a second.
I hope it's Marty Stelford.
I don't know. I am looking it up now.
But he has his own program still.
Okay, I'm looking. Considering it's like a local thing for me, Marlon Perkins was just the guy back in the day. So I'm trying to figure out I'm looking to see who they are thinking about hosting. I don't know.
Yeah, Steve's at a family day.
I'm working. Okay, Peter Groves or something like that.
Peter Graham.
No.
Okay.
Give me a moment. I'm trying to find it. It's Gros.
Gross.
Gross or Gross? I'm not sure.
That name's familiar.
Hosts the new series alongside featured guests from conservation organizations. So I'm going to find who this guy is.
Bomber Steve says, please drop the link. He'll jump up for a few minutes.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
So
chuck the link on and I'll jump up.
Okay. Thank you,
Yeah,
Mandy.
please. Thank you, Steve.
And by the way, folks, please say hello to one of my favorite co-hosts, Mandy, otherwise known as Tulip and Booster. Yay!
Yeah, it'll just be Tulip soon. I'll be
I
changing my name again.
I know. But there we go. I'm looking up Peter goes. He is. I'll see if I'm trying to get. He's on Facebook.
Can you possibly drop the link to the show you're talking about, please? Thank you,
will.
Bearded
Give me a
Eagle.
second.
I just want to know what you're talking about.
We had an old program that's been here for years.
When I was growing up, Mandy, there was a wildlife program that was hosted by the Mutual of Omaha Insurance Company out of Omaha.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And they had a host called Marlon Perkins. He was an older gentleman, white-haired, mustache, and he had another co-host named Jim something, I believe. Yeah. And they talk about all kinds of endangered species and
all over the world.
All over the world. And the thing is, they were like almost 20 years until Marlon passed away. And then it went away. Ian, we're saying hi to you.
Hello.
Hi, Ian.
Good call. You caught him. And
you cannot sneak past Mandy. I see everything.
Okay, here's the Business Wire thing. I'm trying to find the actual.
Well, what's the name of the show?
Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom.
That means I've got to try and spell.
Mutual.
Too early to spell.
There's a Facebook page. I will post the Facebook page.
Okay.
Those people don't use Facebook anymore, but hey.
I do.
I do too.
I use Facebook. That's how I keep.
I understand, Eagle.
Family.
I'm from a small town myself. I literally graduated out of a class of 49. So this is why I like small towns. But that is the Facebook page about Wild Kingdom. And I do not know the host. Even though they have a little video on him being here. So it's a really cool show from way back in the day. And you should check it out.
Well, I'm looking
this
at
is from my nostalgia
right
processor. So I have a special place in my heart for this series. I'm glad they brought it back. But I will be watching that when I get down here, because just for those people to know, I'm still off work until next week. I lost Jason. Oh, man.
Why?
Okay.
What did you do with him?
I'd probably stuffed him in a closet if I had a closet, but I don't. As you can see, no closets. But I do have a Jenny. I got a Jenny right there.
I got a booty. Eddie?
Yep. We do actually have a swimming pool. We actually bought swimsuits
I got
today,
a booty.
So, yeah, I see that. And I have
Maximus. Can I call you Cat Maximus?
Well, his name is Macus Attackus.
I know, but if I hear a name like a cat being called Max, I always call it Maximus.
It's okay, Eagle.
Yes, he is a bed hog. Trust me.
Mac is
Going
actually
from a
that hog
queen,
too for what size he is.
going from a queen down to a single. I'm surprised I sleep at all.
We are in a full-size bed for the two big people. So, oh, that's cool. Did you name your cat after coffee, Eagle? Because Kona coffee is one of my favorite coffees, and I've been hooked ever since Johnny Harper sent me, a couple bags of it. I know this is called my coffee break and all, but I just don't. We have really no place to really do coffee in here. Unfortunately, we don't even get a teeny little coffee pot, which really
Is there
sucks.
a place, your little my cat's name is Smooch. Gives you lots of kisses. Anyway. The portable stoves you get? Like, do you have like a stove? You don't have a stove, do you?
I carry a stove with me wherever I go, Mandy. You know that.
Yeah, okay. Stupid question. Anyway, can't you put that on top of the microwave and use that to like boil water to make coffee?
Mandy, did you remember one thing that we do own that you were surprised we had?
Oh, kettle. That's right. Okay.
We have an electric kettle.
Okay.
We
I'm
did
still
plan.
waking up. Okay.
We're planning on bringing that. I've got some instant coffee. I got sugar. I got my coffee cup. So I'm okay for that.
I didn't get a very good night's sleep last night. I didn't end up
Neither did I.
falling to bed
My
till
back
about
was-
3 o'clock this morning.
Yeah, my lower back was twitching and
Oh,
nodding
so was
up.
mine.
Where's Steve? I thought he was going to pop up.
He might be slightly a little bit busy. Give him a minute. He'll come up when he can.
Yeah, Eagle, I can understand naming your cat after a Hawaiian island because that coffee is amazing.
Are you on about like the little what are they? The little tins of gas canisters? Bearded Eagle?
Yeah, those are I don't use propane. And here comes Steve. There he is.
G'day, guys.
What are you doing?
I'm in a very noisy place at the moment. I'm going to really struggle to hear.
I'm sorry about that, brother.
But yeah, I'll just jump on for a minute. Oh, now they got. I'll swap the camera in. This is a family day organised by the Aboriginal co-op that I work at, and I won't be able to hear any questions, but I just wanted to show you what we're doing here to celebrate NAIDOC Week. So NAIDOC Week is the national week of celebration for Aboriginal people. And
when you're outnumbered by Australians on your own channel. Did you know about this, Mandy?
Yeah.
And you never said anything?
And we've got just about everybody here.
That's cool.
Laser tag and there's face painting and traditional dances, and these are the Hawkeyes, the military vehicles that are made in Bendigo here.
That's actually pretty cool.
They're just absolutely amazing, those vehicles.
Okay, give me a second.
The forest management guys are here. Our police officers are here, sort of forming good relationships with our community.
Which is a very, very good thing.
Yeah.
Looks like a good turnout.
All right, I'll get out in some peace and quiet.
No, I didn't have a stove bearded eagle or an oven or anything like that. So I just had like a little camp cooker that I used, like the little butane gas bottles,
I've got one of those.
little tiny ones.
So how you been, Steve? I haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah, flat out like a lizard drinking in my new job. As you can see in there, that's just a huge conglomeration. Just everyone in the community's turned up to help us celebrate NAIDOC Week.
That's cool.
Yeah,
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, we've got so many people. We've got the local police officers who, the police in the Aboriginal community have often had tense relationships. So we work pretty hard to try and build positive relationships with the law enforcement, and it's all about understanding each other and as they deal with situations, just having that cultural lens so they understand some of the circumstances and can actually help them to solve situations in a peaceful manner, which is it's a win-win for everybody that way.
I wish it was that way all the way around the world, not just in Australia.
Yeah, look, it's a challenge for everybody, in all sorts of communities. So, but we've got free coffee van going, we've got our barbecue going, giving away food. There's there's traditional face painting, there's Aboriginal dances, there's music going on. Yeah,
I saw the slides in the back.
Yeah, it's absolutely huge. So it's just another day at the co-op. My day, I turn up at 9 and I leave at 5 and I'm ready for a nanny nap. I'm just shot.
You're knackered, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, we are no longer at our old house anymore. Unfortunately.
Yeah, I heard you had to make another move. That was a bit upsetting.
It is very upsetting. We're in a hotel right now.
Yeah. No, that's never flash.
Nope. And well, we are doing what we can. We're finally got everything out of the house into a storage unit. We are into a hotel.
Yep.
We're healthy. We're warm or cool in this case because it was over 100 degrees earlier today.
Yeah.
And we're fed. So
yep.
We're safe for the moment.
Yeah, well, I suppose you're thankful for small mercies, and that just gives you the strength to be able to get through it and get out on the other side. So
yeah.
It's never easy.
Yeah.
And people can say, "Oh, I know how you feel." Well, no, you don't. No one knows how you feel because they haven't been. They're not walking around in your shoes. So all we can say is we hear your brother and we feel your pain and we're in your corner if you need us. If there's anything we can do.
And I thank you for that. I really appreciate it. If anybody can help me, I'd be grateful. I mean, I'm just trying to keep my family safe and at least a roof over our heads. We're not without. We're both working full time. The only thing that's different between Jenny and myself is right now is I'm on my annual backpacking trip right now.
Okay.
I was supposed to be up in the mountains backpacking, and now I'm not.
Right.
So
yes.
For this maybe we can see you do a backpacking trip there in Australia. That is so cool.
Okay.
And it's cool.
That's the free coffee van. Very popular.
How's the food?
Coffee's always popular.
How's the food? I'll take you around for a traditional Aussie barbecue and I'll just see if it's still got it.
I've already heard what people consider this is throw a shrimp on their barbie, which is totally wrong. I know.
Nah, don't listen to bloody Paul Hogan. We don't put shrimps on the barbie.
I understand this, but I am just saying. I know that there's a different thing. I want to see exactly what you guys do.
So this one isn't traditional, but this is a barbecue trailer that we've got from our organisation, and we bring this out to provide catering at these sort of events. So I'll just show you. This is run by our Men's Shed program. So Men's Shed is a program in our state where the state government provides funding for groups of men to set up a shed, and they gather together and they build things and they debrief with each other and they share experiences, and it's a positive.
We got something like that near where I live.
Yeah, and it's absolutely fantastic. So I'll show you what I
gain on this one.
show you what a full-on barbecue looks like. This is a bit bigger than my one I've got at home, but it'll give you the idea. There we go.
What do they got on there? I want to find out.
What do they got on here?
Yeah, I want to see.
Sausages.
Oh, I got some.
So that's a good spread of Aussie snags.
Is that what they're called? Okay.
Like they had some. I'm just streaming this to friends over in America. So they had some kangaroo on the barbecue before, but we missed out on that one.
Big root
That
tail.
looks good.
Well, hang on, I'm coming around. There's a little bit of root tail left over. So here is a bit of kangaroo tail.
Absolutely.
That's a lot of meat. What are they seasoning?
Oh, if I was there, I would have had that.
What kind of seasoning?
Cook it like Aussie bucko, but slow.
Colin wants to know what
So
seasoning
good.
you put on it.
None. Only a little bit of flour.
Okay.
Okay.
And these are good quality butchered sausages. I can tell that just by the texture of them.
And the kangaroo steak's ready to go.
And there's some kangaroo steaks there. So kangaroo is very much a traditional food for Aboriginal
Sausages,
people, and it's
Eagle.
still consumed by a lot of people.
They're not
I'm
kangaroo sausages.
so jealous right now about that kangaroo.
Yeah, it's one that has a bit of cultural cringe from white Australians, but I've had a go at it, and I love kangaroo. It's a beautiful
I
meat.
love kangaroo.
Yeah.
Had it?
I love it.
For you Americans, did you know the second biggest mob of kangaroo in the world is in America?
Really?
Yeah. I was over in Louisiana, and I could get kangaroo jerky.
Wow.
Never had kangaroo jerky, but there is a store we have that might be able to get us some. I know a barbecue store, a jerky store.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's made in Georgia.
Okay, well, there you go.
Oh, we
So,
have some
and,
from Georgia.
We've
Blake's
got
from Georgia.
we've got the traditional condiments for an Aussie barbecue over here.
Okay, what do you use?
Tomato sauce.
Bread, and there's
Okay.
got to be some tomato sauce around here somewhere. Oh, and the tomato sauce is inside. Yep. So yeah.
So you gotta have the good old Aussie tomato sauce.
Oh, mate, you can't have a
What
barbecue
is
without the old
Aussie
dip.
tomato sauce?
It's like ketchup, but
Oh, okay.
it's different.
It is.
It's
It's
like
kind.
homemade,
It's in the
right?
same family as ketchup, but it's different. Yeah. Yeah. So
Yeah.
Is it thicker or thinner?
Well, I don't know. I've never
Thinner.
had ketchup.
Thinner.
yeah, it tends to be a little thinner and not quite as sweet, but yeah.
I don't like. They do have some different variations here. I don't like the ones
Yeah.
with the extra salt or without salt because that just tastes nasty. But I like the vinegar taste. I mean, people say if it's all about the ketchup. Nope, it's the vinegar in it that counts. Yeah, I could if I just had the vinegar, I would do that. I'd rock that.
Unreal. And of course, the traditional way of asking for it too is it's not a sausage and sauce; it's a snag and dead horse.
Yes.
Oh,
Yep.
Say that one more time.
So a sausage is a snag,
Right.
and if you want to be real Australian, you don't say sauce, you say dead horse.
That off.
You want to
Okay.
be sorry, John's just corrected me. If you want to be ochre, mate, it's dead horse.
Okay. I
'Cause,
will probably not remember that, but I think it's kind of cool.
So Australia has a bit of a cultural connection to England, of course, and particularly from Cornwall and the Cockney. So you get a lot of Cockney slang in Australian vernacular language. So, going to have a David Gower instead of a shower. I'm going to hit the frog and toad instead of going down the road. And sauce is dead horse. And
The first two I don't say.
I call those puns to me, and and I'm okay with that.
yeah.
They're puns.
I mean,
like
I just
that.
used one before, and I didn't even realise. A mate of mine said something, and I wanted to say, "Oh, you're not on your own. You're not on your own." Like I do that as well, and it's you're not on your Pat Malone. So it's just there's a whole collection of rhyming slang that some
I
people
get a
use,
kick
some
out of
people
that.
don't.
I love slang.
Yeah.
And the thing is, it's not that difficult once you get the hang of it.
No, that's exactly right.
Now, the thing is, I probably understand it more than I would speak it, though. Unfortunately.
Indeed. All right. Well, I'm going to see if I can
Let's
acquire
go
one of these
kangaroo.
snag. I'm going to see if I can acquire a bit of roo or a snag or something here and head
Send
back to
some
work.
room my way.
Send some room down her way.
All right. Sounds good.
Be well, brother.
All right, bro.
Thank you for coming, and thank you for sharing that with us.
All good. As I said, this is, as I said before, this is a week of celebration for our Aboriginal people, and it's a time where we stop and consider all the wrongs that we've done to them, and try to start again and to make things better for everyone. Level the playing field and get us together as one nation. So
Awesome.
It's really important, and it's a lesson that we can learn all around the world.
Definitely, I agree.
So anyway. Have a great day, guys, and look after yourself, Colin. And just remember, you got a lot of people in your corner.
Thank you.
All right, brother.
Dave.
Be well, brother.
See you later.
Bye.
See you later, bearded eagle.
Oh man. Okay. Be well, brother. I don't have to be anywhere this week because I am on vacation. So we're gonna have to see what's going on. If I can just get Jenny to. Hey, love.
What?
Where's Ian?
He's probably.
In the stairwell?
Huh?
He's probably in the stairwell. That's where he's been hanging out.
Probably. He's talking to somebody.
Yeah, one of his friends, I guess. Did you hear what they were saying about kangaroo and stuff? They actually showed kangaroo tail. It actually looked really, really good.
Oh, it's so good.
Say goodnight to your son for us, Eagle. Thank you for coming. No, I was going to say, he was talking about the jerky coming from Georgia. We actually have someone in the chat from Georgia. That would be Blake. So
Got to be done right.
So we can find out more about kangaroo jerky from Blake if that is possible. So, yeah. Oh, man. That was cool. I didn't know anything about that until he said something, and you didn't even mention it, Mandy.
Because it's not something I celebrate.
I can understand that. It's
I recognize it.
It was a community thing for him. So
yeah, look, I agree with him 100%.
So do I.
But it's not something I talk about or celebrate. I talk about it only for the simple fact I don't have the facts for it. So I'm not going to talk about something I don't have the facts about. You know what I mean?
And also that the fact is that you are from an, I guess, technically immigrant family because you know your parents and stuff.
Yeah, but look what the immigrants done to the Aboriginals.
Yeah. Which was a lot what happened to the indigenous people here in the United States.
Yeah. So as I said, I agree with him 100%. I really do.
So do I.
But will I talk about it? No. Do I celebrate it? No.
No. But the thing is, we do celebrate here is friends and family, and you guys are all both. And you always will be because I deemed it so. You guys are my brothers and sisters.
I sent you a little something too.
You what? Really?
Maybe.
Maybe. Andy.
Why do you think I gave an evil laugh?
Really?
I don't know, really. Quite possible.
I love you. You know that, right?
Uh-huh. I didn't win lotto, so it's not millions.
Oh, I'm sure. It's so bad when I'm looking at my own name and I type in my own name instead of the password.
Yeah, I do that quite a bit.
Thank you.
I had to remember my password. Normally it asks me for a thumbprint and I just put my thumb on there, but this time it asked me for a password. It's like,
the one thing I've been having trouble with is people they're asking for a 12 or 8 digit passcode with a capital letter, numbers, and a specialized character now. I have trouble remembering a regular 4-digit passcode. Why would I be able to remember something like that? and they ask you to change it on a regular basis.
Yeah, I don't like that.
And being dyslexic sucks when it comes to passwords, because I have to have it, everything by rote. Do I learn it? It takes me
Yeah, but I'm not dyslexic, and I still can't remember half of my passwords.
I don't like writing my passwords down, Rob. It's just because I misplace the passwords. But when you need them, they're gone and you can't remember them, and then you're screwed again. It's just been one of those. It's been one of those months. Yes, I know it's a new month. It's still been one of those.
Yeah.
It took us 3 full days to fully move out of the old house. And it took us over a month to get into it, which is one of the things. When we first moved into that place, it took us a month to get our stuff out of the storage unit into the house. Yet we had to be out of the house in 3 days. And the first day we had help. The second day and third day, we had a friend who was able to pull the trailer but not be physically able to pick up anything. So
Yeah.
Ian, Jenny, and I did it all. On the good note, though, Jenny left the place cleaner than we found it, exception of the bathtub. We just ran out of cleaning supplies.
Well, you should be able to get some of your bond back then.
I'm hoping. We won't know until we hear back from her. The landlady, I mean.
Yeah.
Really, I am not expecting it.
Jenny says we're not expecting anything.
Yeah, I
If
know.
we do, it will be a freak thing. We didn't trash the place. Jenny cleaned. She vacuumed. She dusted. She wiped down windows, mirrors, everything. Cleaned the toilets. Gesundheit. All that.
Yeah.
And the only thing is, we had to put a lot of stuff on the curb because we didn't have room to move everything all at once. We actually took 2 full loads of the storage, the U-Haul truck, which is Gesundheit. Gesundheit.
Oh, yes.
Wow.
Are you okay?
Yep.
Blow your nose, maybe?
That means I'm gonna go inside.
Is it your hay fever acting up?
Yeah.
Okay, I can understand that. It sounded like a hay fever sneeze rather than anything else. But as we were putting stuff on the curb, people were picking it up faster than we could. Gesundheit.
That's a good
We
thing.
ended up putting 3 bicycles on the curb. We had like 6, and we kept the best. No, we had 7, and we kept the best 4.
Yeah.
So we have 3 mountain bikes and a BMX bike, a Mongoose BMX bike. So Gesundheit.
Oh, why? I had a
Ian says bless you as well.
thank you.
We were just coming to check. I was going to come check on you, bud.
Yeah, I know. I'm on call.
I know you are.
I need a battery pack.
You know what?
Battery pack.
Battery pack.
Over here somewhere, bud. Give me a second. Oh, I had it.
There's a bunch of them in the car.
No. I had one right here. Check over here, bud. Right there. Bud, over here. Over here. Over here. Check it. Make sure it's charged.
Thank you.
And I want it back. Because you didn't charge your last ones, remember? But check, see if it's got a full charge. Let me see it. Ian, let me see it. Okay, it's 3/4 charge. That's the one I've been using all day. There should be another one. Mom knows where it is. I don't know. Sorry about that, folks. Yeah, that's true. The garage was the only thing that we had issues with, and that's because of damage that was going on before we moved in. The back part of the garage was below ground on the backside, and it was starting to push in, and water was coming in underneath the wall in the garage.
Yeah, but
Yeah, a
that
lot of-
wasn't something that you caused, though.
No, we had
I'm
two.
sure she'll blame us for it anyway.
She'll probably try to blame us for it anyway, even though we commented about it when we moved in.
Did you
And
write it down, though, in the property report?
I did do a video of the property before I moved. When we moved in.
Do you still have that video?
Actually, I can't say I do because the phone that I had with all that on it died. Remember, I think you guys were. I remember talking to you guys about my phone dying. It just wouldn't charge. That had all that information on it.
But did you write it in the property condition report?
Jenny did a checklist of stuff that need to be taken care of before we left.
No, I meant before you moved in or when you moved in.
I think so.
Well, if it's written down before you moved in as a problem, then she can't blame it on you.
Right. And it's not going to cost $900 to do. I can tell you that. So hopefully we'll get a good portion of it back, which would help us immensely, but it wouldn't solve 100% of our problem, but a good portion of it. Yeah, you have to do that nowadays. It's just really freaky. You didn't have to do that when you take someone as their word, which really sucks nowadays. You can't. You can't come in with blind trust anymore.
No.
And that sucks. But we are working on getting our credit up, which, by the way, my credit had went up 15 points since we started working on our credit. So that's a good point. We're now slowly working our way up to the 620 minimum we need for our VA home loans. I still have 103 points to go. So
I have no clue what my credit score is.
I think credit scores are dumb and they should get rid of it.
No, I don't, because it sucks for people who don't take out loans or have things on the system. I'm not sure how it works over there, but it's hard to get a credit score if you just pay with everything with cash and you don't have loans and stuff like that.
The thing is, if
but
you did
at the end of the day,
you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, if you have a bad credit rating, then it's obvious you can't keep up with payments or however or whatever. It also stops companies from giving you loans and giving you house deposits and stuff like that when you can't actually pay it and you've got a crappy reputation of paying.
But it's also there's people who claim stuff you did and you didn't, which is one of the things we're working on getting cleared up on our credit score. Is like when supposedly 2 of our vehicles got repossessed when we turned them in. Hand the keys over to the people, say, we are done with this vehicle. Here, have it back. Yet they decided to fraudulently say, "Oh, we repossessed the vehicle."
Yeah, but you should be able to prove that you handed it back and they didn't.
Yeah, they didn't come take it from us or anything like that. They just wrote it down as they did, which we got a law firm working on our side about getting that fixed up, which is why my credit is going up. Because before I met Jenny, I paid everything in cash, and my credit score was decent. Wasn't great, but it was decent.
You're blaming me, huh?
Nope. Because I love you, I will do anything for you. You know that. True?
Yeah.
So she knows that. Because that's what you wanted me to do, and I did it. Because I love you. That's what I do. Because you got to do the stuff for what you love. So how is it still repossession, Rob, if you turn it in? And tell them, we do not want this vehicle anymore. Please take it back. So that's not a repossession. We returned the keys. Thing is, it shouldn't be a technicality. That's what's wrong with this world. People are trying to make money on something there shouldn't be. I don't have a credit card. And last year I used all my savings. You okay, Mandy?
Yeah.
Okay. You're looking
Getting
a little pale more than you.
No, it's just the lighting.
Okay.
Well,
No, I don't even have a credit card. I don't believe in credit cards. They're just too easy to get in trouble with. That's just dumb. Because we didn't want the vehicle anymore. That was plain and simple. We ended up getting a different vehicle the same day. So, which was really weird. We did it in, it's neither here nor there. But I'm getting it cleared up. One of them actually came off my credit report a while back. And Jason's back. Welcome back, brother.
Welcome back. Our internet just went. Not going to work for you today.
But you're back.
I am back.
Can you turn up your volume a little bit?
Is my volume down? All right, how's that?
I've got a lot of background, from the mini fridge is really, really loud.
All right, how's that?
Better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Microphone was a little bit.
Hey, Bobby, how you doing?
Hello, Bobby.
Hey, Bobby.
Well, thank you for coming, Bobby. I didn't know you were in here. I know. I think that part of the things is a scam. Repossessions when it's not a repossession. It should only be a repossession if they come and physically take it from you.
Yeah.
Not if someone turns the keys in and hands them back.
Alrighty, there we go. My chat's back up and running now.
Yep.
Yeah, and I totally missed Bomber Steve. Man.
Yeah, you missed it. It was totally awesome. They had barbecue kangaroo.
Ooh.
Yeah. And oh man, the barbecue looked so delicious.
I wonder if it tastes like alligator.
I don't know.
Kind of tastes like deer.
Alligator's kind of fishy, if you ask me.
Yeah.
No.
I
Kangaroo to me tastes like deer, but better.
Like deer?
Like deer.
Oh, okay.
I've been better, Bobby, but I'm getting by. She is living in a van, so she's rocking the van life. The van life with Mandy and Booster. They sold it. That's all I know. And I'm not sure how it got done, Rob. That's out of my area of expertise. But it's neither here nor there. The lawyers are handling it. But right now, I want to drop that subject and move on. So what's new with everybody else? I hope everybody had a... Yep, exactly, Bobby. We are living in a hotel right now because we don't have any place to go. It really hurt us when we got COVID last month, unfortunately, because we had a chance to look at a place and we couldn't go out of our house unless they wanted us to spread COVID, which I'm sure they didn't. So we are looking. I just talked to somebody yesterday about a place, but I haven't heard back yet. But got not sure if I can come up with the amount that they are asking for, but yeah. Jason knows. I talked to Jason about this.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to be bringing that one up. That's just astronomical to me.
Yeah. See,
if
I'm
I had
hoping,
that kind of money to fling around, I wouldn't be here.
yeah. See, I'm hoping someday soon I can go down to South Florida and try some iguana.
So guana?
Iguana.
No, guana.
Iguana.
Iguana.
Depends on which side of the.
I got you iguana.
Yep. Thank you, Bobby. I really appreciate it. No, those places don't do payment plans for deposits, to tell you.
Yeah.
They want everything up front. I wish they could, but no one trusts anybody anymore. So the fact is, the deposit is actually not that bad. It's everything they add to it that takes a lot of cash. And we're working on it. I mean, I had to get an advance from work to make sure I could afford to move out of the place we were in. Unfortunately,
Bummer.
that's how I got the 1,500.
Yeah.
And it's not much, but it paid for the first week of the hotel and the U-Haul and the gas for the U-Haul and the mileage for the U-Haul and all the other fun stuff and food. So, yay! So there's that. No, we're going to try to figure out where to get the money, one way or the other. We tried the VA, and the VA can only help if you're a resident of the county that you're, signing up for, and
Yeah.
and they don't count living in a hotel as being a resident.
Well, no.
Unfortunately,
Bummer.
bake too much, Rob. Unfortunately, it's one of the drawbacks you get. You make too much for being low rents, but too much. You don't
Too
make
little
enough
tyrant.
to actually pay the rent because they require one place alone required. I told Jason this. It required a application fee per person living there. It took a pet deposit, a pet rent, an admin fee. I think we mentioned administrative fee and a whole bunch of other stuff. And that alone was about $500 just on that. And that's not even counting the rent or the deposit.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure if you caught the article in the Des Moines Register about how in 1 year, how much the rent on properties has gone up in the last year. They actually had an article on it last Tuesday, or was it Friday? I can't remember. But yeah, it's atrocious how much they're. I mean, they actually caught somebody in was it Grinnell? He was on several rental sites and he got caught putting in a fake rental property thing for application fees, and he didn't even have a property to rent. He was just collecting the fees. So we try to avoid any place that requires an admin fee or an application fee or anything like that because I think that's a joke.
Yeah.
I agree.
I can understand a pet deposit and know somewhat to an extent a pet rent depending on the type of pet. But that should go up or down on the type of pet, if you ask me. But Section 8 is not even an option. Unless you want to, unless you want to be in the military and you want to, say you're crazy. Are you using Booster as a drum? Or are you trying to go clear?
I'm trying to stir him up.
We got Mac right
Trying to
here.
get him the zoomies, huh?
We got Mac right here.
Not so much the zoomies. Just
Look,
trying to
look,
annoy him. He annoyed
look.
me all night.
He's taking a nap right there. No, it's one of those things you too much for one and not enough for another. It's like right between the cracks. It's like what's with a good analogy for this?
The porridge is too hot and the porridge is too cold. You're just right in the middle.
Right. And we make too much to be considered poor, but not enough to be considered middle. We're actually low in upper low class or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because
We are
of
working poor.
working poor. There we go.
Well, everybody is.
2 jobs is not enough, and I'm working full time.
Bless you.
Nope,
Yeah.
Cecilia, they cannot, and Gesundheit, as per usual.
Ditto.
No, they don't do that here. No, they helped us out a little bit before we moved, which gave us a really good pork loin, which was just amazing. I talked to Jason about that.
Mm-hmm.
Some of his rub went on that one. I made a lot of sandwiches out of that loin, just to let you know, Jason.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
Central Iowa Regional Housing Authority. Thank me later from Confit.
We'll see, Rob. It's just the fact is a matter of money. The deposits and down payment, getting them together is the hard part. As anybody knows who's rented nowadays, you need first and last month's rent.
Yeah.
And coming up with the first month's rent is hard enough. But they want, then you throw in the extra fees. And a lot of these places, they're not worth what they're asking.
Yeah.
No, they're squeezing everything out that they can.
I mean, even the place that we were in, they were upping the rent and everything else, and they put the place on the market to sell the whole place. I mean, and it wasn't worth the much money as they want. They wanted like 66 grand or something like that for the house. I know.
Oh.
65.
Wow.
I rounded up. But the house that we were living in, they wanted 65,000 for it, which I don't have 65 grand laying around.
No.
Yeah, but by the sounds of it, it's not worth the money for it either.
I mean, I couldn't use the fireplace. I couldn't do this. I couldn't do that. They didn't like the way I mowed the lawn. So.
Cornfez says you'll see what they'll work with you.
I'll see what I can, but they require an appointment. I can't get into it because once I'm done with this week, I'm out of vacation. I'm out of everything until next year.
Well, can't you get an appointment this week?
It doesn't work that way. It takes time.
I'll ring them up and just tell them what's going on. They might be able to fit you in.
The thing is, it's not just me; it's her too. Because it takes, we're both would have to be on the lease, and I can't do it without her, and she has no time. I know it sounds like an excuse, but it's not because she's working her butt off at work, and I'm just.
Yeah, but if you ring up now and you can get an appointment for the end of the week, can you see, or can Jenny see if the boss can give her a couple of hours free time so she can go to the appointment to try and get a house?
I'm sure he would love to do that.
Hey?
Yeah. She said she thinks he might allow her to do that.
Well, make time then. Get an appointment booked. Let Jenny's boss know ahead of time so it's not like, oh, I have an appointment in 2 hours, I've got to go.
Oh, I've seen people have that happen.
Yeah, I know, but you get what I'm trying to say. You
Right.
get what Cornfed's trying to say.
Internet here sucks.
Oh yeah. Yeah, at first I thought I lost you, and it was me that lost the internet. Yeah, when all my devices went all at the same time, and so did the wife. It was like, oh nope, that's us. And we get it at random times.
You get that? Yeah, I never used to get it at my old house. I had the best internet at my old house. But at Mum's, the internet would just drop for no reason.
Well, we're at the hotel, and their internet is very slow. It's not like we had when we were at our fiber optic internet.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got people lighting off fireworks still.
Of course.
I think my internet was NBN. Wasn't like fiber optics.
Okay. I can honestly say, I just looked at Central Iowa Housing Authority. We make too much. Between the two of us, we make too much. There's a minimum, a maximum you can make before they can help you. We're over that max, even with three
Yeah.
people. It was worth a shot, though. I really appreciate it, though. I was looking at the income table. And just my paycheck, my salary, what I make alone is enough to pretty much blow us out of the water. Not including Jenny's. No, I understand that, Cecilia. I'm looking every day. I put it. I mean, literally every day. I find a place. I put in for it to say I can take a look at it, so we can try to get into it. But if they don't contact me back, there's nothing I can physically do. It's all on them once I contact them. Because I tell Jenny, I find it. I tell Jenny about it. I ask about when we go view something, and if it gets us in the door, awesome. But generally, it's literally really hard to find a place right now. I was hoping not to have to talk about this all the time, but I guess I am. So I hope.
What else would you like to talk about?
Well, I mean, I want to see how everybody's weekend went besides mine. If see how a good weekend that they did have. I want to hear some good news, some happy news. Because I mean, sad stuff happens. I want to find about good stuff for a change.
I had to work.
Well, so did Jason.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
But
apart from that, mine was okay.
Be well, Cecilia. Thank you for coming. I will do my best to stay safe. I'm sure my family. I'm going to make sure my family to do the same, and we will try our hardest to find a new place. Thank you for coming, Cecilia, and your blessings and helps and everything. She is awesome. So, let's see here. Mandy doesn't celebrate 4th of July, so that doesn't count.
No. But I do wish everyone a happy 4th of July.
Thank you.
There's
I
no
just
point in
wish mine
celebrating it
was
if I ain't there.
Okay, not counting this. This is this is here. This is not a reason why I don't celebrate 4th of July. This has nothing to do with why I don't. It's just it was about this time of year that I lost my dad, and there's nothing you can do to change that. So I just miss my dad a lot, and it sucks. I'm 54 years old, and I miss my dad.
I miss my dad. He's still alive, but he lives over east. I don't get to see him. I hardly get to talk to him.
But at least if you had a chance, you would. If you could, you would. Mine, I can't. I was literally at work when it happened, and they called me at work and said, your dad just had a stroke, and he's on a life flight going to Iowa City. I hopped in my pickup, and I made a 3-hour drive in about a half an hour. I came in a half an hour after the life flight did. So, yeah, crazy driving, but I was the first one there.
See, when my nana died, I was in Port Hedland. I was working on the mines and living with my dad. And when my nana died, my uncle thought it would be nice to send me a message a day before his mother's funeral to let me know that she had actually passed on Facebook. No phone call, no nothing. When she passed, the day before the funeral. Now, we were on a major shutdown, and I couldn't get out of work, nor could I get a plane ticket in time or drive down there in time to actually say goodbye to my nana. And even to this day, they will not tell me whether she was buried or cremated and where she is now.
That is just seriously wrong.
And when I moved to the States and my family passes, until I get my passport and everything else sorted, I can't come back for the funeral.
I can understand that. It's sad, but I can understand it. I had to go to both my parents' funerals within a couple months of each other, which really sucks. I lost my mom in May, my dad in July, and that's the saddest part of the year for me. But I want to hear good news. I want to hear happy things. I know it sounds weird, but I need to hear something happy. Anybody got any happy news?
Not really, no.
Any new puppies being born? Kittens?
No.
Nope, and no.
Oh! I got my my Armenian cucumbers have germinated that I had sitting around for 4 years.
Okay, Jenny says nice.
Yeah. Like I said, I got out of 24 seeds, I had 18 germinate.
That's pretty good. You mentioned that earlier, I think.
Yeah, that was very, very good. I was just going to be happy if I had 2.
Right? That's really cool.
Yeah. I tried all my other seeds. Nope, no good. But I found some inside the house where it was climate controlled, and those germinated.
That's cool.
Yeah.
You want to see the potato plant?
Yes.
This is one of them. And before you tell me that I need to transplant it, I have no place to transplant it.
Nice.
Oh, that's getting pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty tall. Look at that. Cliff says we should end up with one giant potato or something like that. We have our tomato plants here on the windowsill. And we have our aloe vera plant down here on a step stool. So,
yeah. You're about ready to have a nice night there. That's about ready to be cooled off. The rain's about to stop.
Yep. And our plants actually got watered yesterday unintentionally.
Sprinklers
Jenny
or
left the
rain?
windows cracked in the van, and the rain came in the window and watered the plants.
Ooh, that's still not good no
What
matter
a
what.
band too.
Well, it did something to them. So you should have seen the night clerk when we came in with the plants.
Oh,
Basically, we came in with a garden.
yeah, like I said, you can garden in containers anywhere.
Well, we were, yeah. Well, I just look out the window. Yeah, we know. I know it stopped. That's just, it's cool. I bet we're the only one people in the hotel that actually have a minor garden in our
Yeah.
room. We can't eat the aloe vera plant, obviously,
No.
but it is good for, medicinal purposes. And hopefully, if we find a place that allow us to put in a proper garden. That's the thing. People don't like people putting in gardens nowadays, especially in cities for some reason.
Because they're democratic.
I've never understood it, but it's not pretty or some kind of aesthetic thing, I guess. What do you guys think?
I'm trying to find some news. Well, good news.
Okay, did everybody freeze on me?
No.
No.
I'm trying to find good news.
Okay.
Yeah.
The thing
Trying
is,
to
I
figure
would
out
love
what
to
my weather
see
is.
one news. I like
All
to
right.
go hear one news program go for 1 hour with nothing but good news.
I guess we're gonna have to switch to B movies.
Oh, we can do that. I'm
Oh, yeah.
okay with B movies.
Oh yeah.
I want to
Gonna
hear
get down to
Mandy's
40
favorite
tonight.
B. I bet Mandy has a favorite movie that she got from watching her movie thing with JV. So, I know she's been doing her movie night with JV. I want to see what her favorite one of all those have been so far.
Wow.
Princess Bride.
Princess Bride.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man, that's
My
everybody's
favorite so
favorite. that I
far.
know of.
Yeah.
What was that?
It's my favorite so far.
Favorite quote from the movie?
I don't know. It's too early.
Oh, there's too many of them.
Oh, it's never
Oh.
too early.
Oh, no. He's only mostly dead.
He's only mostly
I like
dead,
it when he rolls
Billy
down
Crystal.
the hill.
Yeah. He did that part. Excellent.
As you wish.
Yeah.
Oh, my sweet Wesley. And she follows him.
One of the
Yeah.
guys in the forum actually hit a target at 300 meters
With your air rifle?
Yes.
That's not bad.
300
I
meters.
heard I watched a video a while back of somebody who did with a musket doing the same thing at 100 meters, and this was non-rifled barrel
Yeah.
at 100 meters. I think it went up to 300 meters, and he still did it.
Oh yeah.
That's saying something.
Yeah, he probably handpicked his ammo, his musket ball for that too.
He did. I mean, the thing is, he made his own round ball.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He got the hand choose.
I mean, the way they did it back then. But I think he did one step further. I think he had a little scale.
Yeah.
But the fact is, he had the same kind of powder, same kind of lead. Everything they used back then, he used.
Mm-hmm.
He just the science a little bit better on the spherical properties of the musket ball.
Oh yeah. You gotta get the weight right. You gotta get the consistency of the round correct, so it's actually weighted
and the
correctly.
wadding and everything.
The whole thing, yes.
I'll be back in about 10 minutes.
It is a science, believe it or not. It is.
And the fact is, he actually did a speed round, and he was really, really quick.
Oh yeah.
And that means having to swab it out, put in the powder, put in the wadding, and then put in the shot and all this other stuff.
Yeah.
He did 3 rounds a minute.
That's like I said, I know there's some people out there that can do 4.
But that's still pretty quick.
Yes, it is. Especially when you got to prime the pan, everything has to work
And he had a long
correctly.
barrel one too. So
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure. So I can't remember which type it was. If it was a Hawkins or a Bradley or something like that. I can never remember. Because I'm generally not into firearms like that. Do I find good firearms? Yes, I do. But other than that, yeah.
Yeah, like I said, I like the old stuff. I just find it absolutely fascinating.
If you could find a Lewis and Clark air rifle, I'm sure you would just die.
You know what? I would be happy with a replica.
Yeah. And those people who didn't know, Lewis and Clark had an air rifle on their expedition.
Well, yes, they did.
It was a
The
45 caliber or a 50 caliber?
36, I believe.
No, wait,
well,
38. It was a 38.
Yeah, 36 or 38, and the air tank was actually the buttstock, and it was a cast iron air tank, which they
Yep.
would actually pump up by hand when nobody was able to see it, and it was a repeater.
That was actually kind of cool.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
It's
And
air rifle history, folks.
Oh yeah, like I said, and they had the air rifles before gunpowder became a thing in the in Europe. Believe it or not.
I wonder if it would float.
No, I don't think they
It
do.
would be too heavy.
Yeah, it'd be too heavy.
Mm.
Well, it's just like the submarines. They have a lot of air in them. They build the tanks. It's just the way they um,
It's all about ballast.
the volume.
Yeah.
I mean, you could take 80 cubic feet and shrink it down this big. It's not going to float any better than if it was empty but full of air, but without the pressure. If it's a steel tank.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll float a little bit more with pressure in it, but once you get to a certain point, yeah, diminishing returns.
I'm debating on getting a snack.
Yeah.
How late can you stay, brother?
About 10 o'clock. I was went to bed late last night and got up early this morning.
I'm
Yeah.
still getting up at the same time I do every morning.
Mm-hmm.
And
Before
the
the alarm
only
clock.
thing I'm actually truly worried about while being here is that I had just got a new prescription for my heart medicine.
Mhm.
And the last address they had was my old place.
Yeah.
And I can't afford to get a new mailbox yet.
Yeah.
And so I may have to make a trip down to Osceola to pick up my heart medicine. If it shows up. Which is going to really suck if it does. They could send it back and I wouldn't get it. But other than that, let's see here. I actually ran into something which I thought was really cool. I do medieval reenacting. And I ran into something from my boy found was a sketchbook from 2012. Sorry, 2010. My mistake. Is when the week before I got married to Jenny, I went down to a Smithville Lake in northwestern Missouri for a thing called the Lilies War, which is a reenacting war put on by the Society for Creative Anachronism. They recreate the Middle Ages as they should have been, as their tagline likes to say, and they hit each other with rattan swords, but with real armor. They have archery tournaments and stuff like that. That's why I went down, and I camped out for the whole week, and I met this really good sketch artist. And I'm not sure if Ian's got it in here. Give me a second. I'm going to show you. You left it in the car? Dang. I was going to show them. And well, the thing is, in some of those sketches, they had Green Arrow, they had Batman, they had one fairy that he drew, which was I really cool. That was cool. Have you seen the old school NCIS with Mark Harmon?
No, I was not into those TV programs.
Well, in one of the actors who was in there is Polly Perrette, I think her name is, and this fairy that this guy drew looked like her as Abby from the TV show, but with fairy wings, gothic fairy wings, which is kind of cool. And we've had that in our house for years as a little drawing from when we got married and stuff. So that's fun. Little nostalgia since Jenny and I just had our 12th anniversary back on the 26th of June.
Yeah, ours was yesterday.
Well, happy anniversary.
Yeah, 24 years.
Got me beat by 12 years.
Yeah.
But Jenny and I have been together longer. So
yeah, like I said, the wife and I we were together about a year and a half before we got married. In the 2.5 years
we were
before
about
we got
2
married.
years. Ian was about 6 or 7 months when we met.
Mm-hmm.
And I was in the process of fighting to get him from his, be able to see him from his mother who took off with somebody else. And all this other stuff. So Jenny is an awesome mom. I will tell you this. And she took to it like a duck to water, as the saying goes.
Mm-hmm.
And she's always said that Ian is her son. He peed on her. He claimed her. Enough said.
Yeah.
I'm sure those who are parents do know this.
Oh yeah.
If they pee on you, you're theirs. You have no choice. No. Welcome back. Just as Jason's got 8 minutes to go.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yep, just kicked my toe.
Don't do that. That hurts. By the way, you look nice. You look really nice today.
Why, thank you. I just had the most embarrassing thing happen to me.
Do we need to know about this?
It's funny.
Okay, then go for it.
Well, I was given a pair of scrub pants and shirt. It's comfiest pants in the world. I didn't tie my waistband up properly, and I went out to the car to get a basket.
Your pants fell down, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Davis,
I've worked in where I had to wear scrubs before, so I understand completely. If you don't get them tied, they will fall down.
It was tight enough, and it's like, yeah, I'll just go out, get the washing, and then trying to walk back, and it's like, and
it depends on where you tighten them. If you tighten them above your belly button or below your belly button, if you tighten them below your belly button, then they'll be fine. But if you pull above your belly button, then they have a tendency to slide off.
Oh, that's probably where I messed up then.
Yeah,
but they are the most comfiest pair of pants ever.
I agree. Though I always had a trouble with the tops being a little tight on my arms.
No, the top actually wasn't that tight.
To me, they were tight.
I'm just surprised it's perfect size for me.
But scrubs are really, really comfortable.
Yeah, now I know why my other half loves his scrubs so much.
He probably has to wear them more often than not. That looks very comfortable. You look like jammies almost.
Oh, I know. They are the comfiest clothing ever. Like, I'm not going to obviously wear the top, but...
Are they cotton? Or a blend?
I don't know. I think there might be a blend. I was giving them, and it's like, I'm going to try them on.
Yeah.
Oh, they're so comfy.
Hey, Colin, Shark Week is in a few weeks.
What was that?
I almost forgot. Shark Week is in a few weeks.
Shark Week.
I'm not into Shark Week.
Oh,
Ian likes sharks, but I'm not a Shark
yeah.
Week kind of guy. I grew up in the time of Jaws,
Mm-hmm.
and the thing is, when you're a little kid and you watch Jaws for the first time, that's it. No more.
Really?
No. I don't like open water at all.
Well, I grew up watching the Andromeda Strain. I grew up watching Swarm, Empire of the Ants, and look what I do, or I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, complete flip
I
flop.
grew up watching MASH. I
Yeah.
became a medic.
Yeah.
Which is really funny because I'm from the area where one of the main characters comes from.
Mm-hmm.
And I became basically the same job he had.
Yeah.
If you think about it.
Mm-hmm.
I was an admin and a medic,
Yep.
which was what radar was.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't really beat that.
No.
The thing is, I wasn't trying to do that. It just sort of happened. And when I was in the Army, they had me do a test, and I got 2 MOSs. One for medic, one for admin. So basically, I could have done either cleaner's job or radar's job. No issues.
I'm a cleaner.
I'm not sure if you've ever watched MASH.
I love MASH.
Who's your favorite?
I've got a couple.
Who's your favorite? Come on. Let's hear it.
Gotta be, is it Hawkeye?
Hawkeye, yeah.
Hawkeye, yeah, he's my favorite.
Yep.
Yeah.
That actually is really good. I'm not sure if most people knew that there was actually a book written for what happened after MASH and everything else. Because I think there was a book that came out first where this whole series was based off of. And it wasn't supposed to be Hawkeye being the main character. It was supposed to be Trapper John.
Mm-hmm.
But in the book, they actually talked about them going back to New England and basically taking over a hospital.
I hated Charles.
Oh, he was
You
fun.
didn't like Charles?
I
he was-
hated him.
I did not like
Ferret face.
Ferret Face. I did not like him at all. Larry Linville, awesome actor, by the way.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. He portrayed the character to a T.
Perfect. Oh, yeah.
But he was actually one of the nicest guys. It's just that character, oh my God. Frank Burns was the worst.
Yeah.
Who else could go completely nuts and get promoted?
Yep. And then sent back home.
I hated the Sheila too, Margaret.
Yeah, who and Hot Lips.
Oh yeah.
She was actually not bad.
Every time she came on the screen, I'm just like booing and throwing stuff at my TV. Like, this show would be so much better without you. Go away.
Who was your favorite nurse?
Oh, I don't know.
There was one recurring nurse that was on more often than not.
That was Kelly.
Nurse Kelly. She was Hawaiian.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yes.
she was actually pretty cool.
Yeah. She's short.
Yep. Little Hawaiian girl. She was actually pretty cool. But don't get her riled, though. That's the thing. But I also liked Father Mulcahy.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with his religion. I thought he was just feisty, the fact that he liked boxing and a whole bunch of other stuff. And some people liked Spirit Chuckle Jones. He was okay. He was only there for a few episodes. And Trapper John, obviously. But no one mentioned BJ.
No, PJ was just there.
Yeah, he really wasn't too much.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't stand out as much.
BJ.
Now, when Colonel Blake died, that was one of the most heartbreaking ones ever.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you've seen that episode.
Oh,
Andy.
I've seen them all.
Oh,
I
me
haven't
too.
seen them all. They used to play on Australian TV.
You can watch
But
it
then
on.
they stopped it.
You can actually watch it on Hulu,
I don't have Hulu.
Netflix.
No, not anymore. I got Stan. Stan.
Do they show up on YouTube at all?
Yeah, some of them do. I don't think all of them do.
Because there's 10 years of MASH you could watch.
Yeah.
And okay, let's hear a little MASH trivia. Which character, well, I would say which actor played two different characters on MASH?
The guy, what's his name? The Colonel Potter.
Ooh, that's awesome. You knew that. Henry Morgan.
That's it, Henry Morgan. Yeah, because he played Colonel Potter, and he played the general that went crazy.
Correct. Good call.
Oh, I used to watch his appearance all the time.
Colonel Potter's horse's name?
Sophie.
Sophie. Man, you and I are just going to be like in sync today. I'm not sure if anybody in the chat's catching on to this. Yes, we're on MASH trivia today. So,
Yeah.
Hey, why not?
Gotta keep you occupied.
Oh, I love that. Let's see here. What's the one thing that Hawkeye won't do?
Use a firearm.
Stop drinking alcohol.
No, he can do that. He's done that. But
Something he doesn't like to do is use a firearm.
okay. Name the one thing he's only done twice.
Yeah, see, I haven't watched it that much to know this.
It's actually an easy one.
Yeah, I'm actually searching.
Oh, you're looking for it, huh?
No, I'm searching.
Can I show you?
Yeah. There's so many things. Oh yeah, salute. That's right.
He saluted two people.
Yep.
And Radar was
Radar.
one.
Yep, and so was the first Colonel.
Colonel Blake.
Yeah.
Didn't
Okay.
Radar have something wrong with his hand? That's why he always had the clipboard or something over his
Yep.
hand?
He actually had only 4 fingers.
Yeah, I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good one. Most people don't know that one.
Yeah. I didn't
I
know
remember
that one.
in one of the series, I can't remember which one it is. It looks like they cut too late from the scene, and he takes his hand away from whatever it was he was holding. You could see his hand, like for a split second.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to do a short feed probably Thursday. I'll do an update on my potatoes. Those things are getting tall quick.
Okay. He actually didn't have missing fingers. He actually had 3 fingers on his left hand that were smaller than those on his right hand. They were shorter.
Yeah, I
still
couldn't
had 'em,
remember
but
what it
they were
was.
shorter.
But I remember something because he
Hey,
was always
Grace.
hiding it. Hey,
Uh,
Grace.
Hey, guys.
Jason,
Yes.
good night, sir.
Oh yeah. Good night. I
You
can
gotta go.
I can do a few more minutes.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm just checking my my views on my YouTube. I actually
You wanna
got
post
5
your
views
link, you
today.
can.
I got 5 views past 48 hours.
Post your link. People will watch it. I will watch it.
I think everybody's already seen everything I got here.
No, I haven't. I've been kind of busy the last few days, as you already know.
Oh, I haven't posted anything in about I think 5-6 days, maybe more.
Well, Grace, it's better
6
than
days
talking
ago.
about what's really going on right now with me. So
Yeah.
I wanted to talk about something a little bit more happier. And we just happen to be caught up on MASH. And we're doing some MASH trivia. That's all. And by the way, Radar's real the guy, the actor who played
Gary
Radar
Berghoff.
is Gary Berghoff.
Where was Radar from?
Where was Radar from, Mandy?
Oh,
I said Mandy.
What Jason said? I don't know.
What state?
What state?
I don't know.
Where am I from?
Des Moines.
Oh, that's the city. What state?
Iowa.
That's where he's from.
Mm-hmm.
I got it right.
Ottumwa, Iowa.
Yeah. Go me.
And no,
Go
it's not
you.
Crabapple Cove.
That would be
Oh.
Hawkeye.
Boston.
That would be her hatred
Charles.
of Charles Edmundson
Charles.
Winchester III.
Or Toledo.
That would be Klinger.
Mm-hmm.
Maxwell Klinger, to be exact. He
Yeah.
actually made it up to Sergeant Klinger.
Yeah, he was only supposed to be in like one episode, but they kept bringing him back. Then they made him a permanent.
And the thing is, as he went on, he actually grew out of the women's clothing. Though
Trying to get out of the
first
army. Yeah.
transitioned from the women's clothing to a uniform, he had to wear a half slip.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, a little trivia that you posted.
A what?
A half slip. You know what? When women wear dresses, they have a slip that goes underneath the dress.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, yeah.
He got so psychologically used to wearing the clothes that uniforms were uncomfortable. We'd actually get a rash. It was Jenny says it might have been from the starch, which is entirely probable because they had some serious starch problems back in the day. I'm sure Grace can understand about uniforms and starch because
Mm-hmm.
I knew when they had on mine that they overstarched them. Oh my gosh, it was bad. Let's see here. BJ Honeycutt was from where?
California.
Which part?
I can't remember.
I think it's San Diego.
I said I cannot remember.
Let's see here. The only one I'm really not sure is Trapper John. Was he Missouri?
I can't remember.
But he's also one of the first ones to actually, his character was the first one to get a sequel.
Mm-hmm.
And as most people don't know, Trapper John MD is a sequel.
Boston,
to MASH.
Massachusetts.
Boston? Really?
Massachusetts.
There we go.
I didn't know that.
She's looking it up.
Yes, I am.
Thank you for posting that link. I really appreciate
Yeah.
it. I will catch it after a bit because I have nothing else to do after tonight.
Well, like I said, I only got a couple of shorts up that I did real quick, which is the update of growing the potato.
Did you see my frog short?
I said 16. I think it's been 20 days.
Mandy, did you see my frog video?
Yeah.
Yes, I saw the frog video. Yes.
I know it's not much, but
Of Jeremiah.
I know. I didn't even consider JV's first name, to be honest. Because I love old songs, and
Well, yeah, that's the first thing that
pops in my head was a song. And just like when I hear 8675309, and my wife will kill me if I keep on repeating it. It's my wife. And if you don't understand the song, then you should know my wife's first name at the very least. Do you know the song, Mandy?
No.
Oh, that's a movie. Yes, I know.
Type in on your phone 8675309.
Say that again.
8675309.
09.
I'll have a listen.
You'll find out that it's a song title. Jenny. Not everybody.
Checking
Checking what?
I keep checking the chat, and nobody's mentioned anything yet.
No. Grace did say, "Ugh, are we talking about movies?" She's not a movie fan.
Well, no, we weren't
I'm not
talking
sure.
about movies.
We were talking about one TV show.
Yeah.
We're actually talking about MASH. 10 years of MASH. There's a lot of trivia there.
Yes.
And let's see here. How many times was Klinger married?
I think 2.
Let's see here. Was Radar ever married?
No, not in the program.
In the primary series in MASH, no. In the sequel after MASH, yes.
Well, I never watched Aftermath.
It was a very limited one starring Harry Morgan.
I knew it was there, but I never watched it.
Yeah. Klinger was in it.
Half
And
the cast was. Yeah.
yeah, part of the cast was, yeah. They were down at the VA hospital in Missouri. And Klinger tried to prove that he was crazy, otherwise he'd go to jail for punching an officer or something like that. Because they said something about his wife. Yeah, it was really weird.
Now the Huli fucking whatever her name is, can't remember.
Margaret Houlihan.
Houlihan. She was married, wasn't she?
Yes.
And the dude that she was constantly trying to shack up with, he was married, yes?
Yes.
Couldn't remember.
To Mr. Colonel Penobscot.
He's a hussy.
Yeah. Colonel Donald Penobscot.
Yeah.
Who flaked out, went to Hawaii and didn't tell her, then got a divorce.
Yep.
After stealing all their money.
Mm-hmm.
Good, she deserves it.
No, she got her money stolen by him. Yeah.
Her husband.
Yep.
Good. She's a hussy. She deserves it.
No, they had a joint account. He cleared out their account before he moved and got a divorce.
Hot Lips' account.
He took the money and ran.
Good.
She was loyal. He wasn't.
I'm on about the wrong person, aren't I?
Uh-huh. She wasn't even a bad person.
Hi, Cliff.
Sorry. My bad.
It's Cliff.
Yep.
Cliffy.
Here, Cliffy.
Cliffy. Come up and say hi, Cliffy. We'll get dressed. Not hard.
The link is in the chat somewhere. If you want to come up, you're more than welcome. If you don't want to come up, I can understand that too. But I'm just, we're talking MASH right now. Let's see here. What's a good one? Frank Burns. Oh man, I think he was
I'm starting to notice a pattern here, Cliff. If I'm up here, you won't come up. But if I'm not up here,
Cliff.
He is every Thursday.
Make him feel bad.
Last month,
the pattern is on Tuesdays. Okay.
I'm trying to make him feel bad.
Or in the washing machine.
We'll get them out.
You could come in your birthday suit.
No. No.
Go toga.
No birthday suits, thank you. I'll be out of here.
What about a kilt?
The only person I want to see in a kilt is my other half.
I can lend him mine.
I'll be getting him one once I'm there.
Yeah. You can't make me feel bad.
Didn't think I could, but I tried, Cliff. Not really hard, but you know what I mean.
We can make him feel bad because he missed out on Bomber Steve.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, you did.
So did I.
Yeah, but your internet went down.
Yeah. You had no choice on that matter.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I mean, it was right as he was coming up, too. I was like, no.
But we are actually doing a discussion on the TV series MASH.
No, thank you, Cliff.
We're trying to keep him occupied.
And the fact is, we're helping actually, she's actually a fan of the show too. So, which is really cool because it's rare to see someone from another country who's into MASH like we are.
Oh, I love MASH.
I mean, oh man, let's see here. Colonel Flag. All I had to do was mention the name and it got him to giggle.
She was just, I'm sorry, it was just funny. It was like having Frank Burns on steroids.
Oh yeah.
But in a funny way.
Oh yeah. He was the Rimmer version of
ultra patriotic.
Yeah.
Yes.
But actually, Dr. Sidney Freeman,
Friedman, yes.
he was cool. I
Mhm.
like him. And
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
sure if Mandy knows who that is.
Say that again.
Dr. Sidney Freeman.
Friedman.
Freeman rings a bell.
He
He's
was
the
the
psychologist or psychiatrist who used to come in and basically talk to everybody when they were feeling a little out of it.
that show actually helped a lot of young actors.
It helped a lot of the young
Yeah.
vets.
Yeah, but no,
Yes, but-
let's have Patrick Swayze was in it. So
Uh,
was
I
Ron
didn't really
Howard.
like
Ron
him that
Howard,
much,
yeah.
though.
Mm-hmm.
Tom
So
Hanks
was,
was in it.
Was he?
I think Tom Hanks was.
I don't know, but I know Mantooth was in it.
Who?
Mantooth, one of the gentlemen from Emergency.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let me check here.
I mean, there was a lot of young actors that portrayed in that in there coming through. Actually, went on to become pretty good actors.
Okay. Leslie Nielsen was on there. John Ritter, Shelley
Yes.
Long, Ned
Mhm.
Beatty.
Mm-hmm.
You already mentioned Ron Howard and Patrick Swayze. Terry Garr.
Oh, yes. If
Here's
anybody
a
doesn't know
regular
Terry
hit.
Garr, hold on. One of Terry Garr's biggest films.
Kramer versus Kramer?
No. Close Encounters of the
Or was
Third
that
Kind.
somebody else?
Close Encounters of the Third Kind. She played Barry's mom. That was Terry
I'm
Garr.
not sure. I have to look.
That was her big movie. But yeah, I mean, so many actors.
She was in Elvis's Kissing Cousins and Fun and Acapulco,
Yeah.
Viva Las
Well-
Vegas, and all that stuff. These are a lot of Elvis movies.
Yeah, but who else?
Sandbake, even.
Yeah. Who else was in
I
the?
like those movies.
Who else was in the MASH as a young actor?
As a younger, she was in Mr.
Actor
Mom,
or actor. Young
Tootsie.
actresses.
Black Stallion, Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, with George Burns. She was in Young Frankenstein,
Yes,
which is actually pretty cool.
that's one of my favorite movies.
But her first movie was Fun in Acapulco with Elvis Presley.
Mhm.
A remake of Starman. They've already done that.
Yeah.
They did a movie version. They did a TV version. So I don't know what they need a third version. So I don't know if they need a Starman remake or not, or reboot.
No, I know there's a works in for The Last Starfighter. A
Okay.
continuation.
I will fight people on that one.
Yeah.
Do not remake The Last
No,
Starfighter.
they're not remaking it. They're carrying it on.
His little brother? Please say his little brother.
No, further in time forward.
Okay.
Yeah, as in like
I could see
several
that.
years.
It's
Yeah.
like they did with Quantum Leap. It's not a reboot. It's a sequel.
Yeah. Sequels,
Which
is
is
the
actually
word I was
pretty
looking
cool.
for. Yeah. You can't remake something.
I
If you make
really
a sequel,
hope-
you'll do good.
I really hope that they find a way to put Scott Bakula in one of the episodes where they cross each other's paths.
As a very old man.
Yeah, but still leaping,
Mm-hmm.
which would be very, very cool.
But who else
But-
was in MASH?
Okay, give me a second.
Gotta go back.
Okay, Pat Morita,
Yes.
Brian Dennehy,
Yes.
I see you,
Ed Begley
Jenny.
Jr.,
Who?
Ed Begley Jr.
trying to remember which one he is. He.
He played
Jenny.
Private.
But Brian Denny,
Scared the crap
Uh,
out of my dog. Sorry.
yeah, Brian Denny. He was
Joe
already famous.
Pantanello. Rita Wilson.
Who are we talking about?
Lawrence Fishburne.
Have no
Mhm.
clue.
Andrew Dice Clay.
Still
Oh,
don't
yeah,
know.
I remember that one. Yes,
George Wendt.
George Wendt.
For those people who do
Amanda
not know
Thompson.
them, George Wendt played Norm,
Yes.
if anybody knows that one. Jeffrey Tambor was on there. And that's the best 17. I bet there's more that they probably didn't mention.
Oh yeah.
That was the famous actors.
Evan. Hello, Evan.
Evan's back.
Clippy. Clifford. The big red dog Clifford.
All right. I'm at 21
Yeah, it's
already.
going to be
so-
interesting to find out.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
I am going to call it a night. I did an extra 20 minutes tonight.
Good night.
Yes. So everybody, remember to get outside, grow it. Go ahead. Oh, you can't hear me? No. You gotta grow it.
You broke up.
You gotta grow it, clean it, catch it, cook it, and eat it. I forgot one. I don't have my notes in front of me. Harvest it.
Whatever it is, it's eat it at the last one, and
Yeah.
next thing you know,
Yeah.
Michael.
Oh,
you
Jason,
weird Al
before
saying,
you go,
eat
Yes.
my
Throw it
spider
out,
bite's
son.
almost gone.
Yeah, it looks like it's getting really a lot better. It's hard to see it now.
Yeah, it's more just scar.
Yeah, you'll probably have that for quite a while.
It must be my internet because it's really, really breaking up.
But it's
really
almost
bad?
gone.
Yep.
I'm happy.
Be well, brother.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you for coming.
Yep. All right. Everybody have a good night and see. Well, I'll read you guys' comments on Thursday. All right,
I
everybody.
might be
have a good night.
working, so I might not be able to.
That's okay. We'll see Cliff then too. Alrighty, and Buck says good night.
Nice.
Okay. He broke up really bad to me on that last bit.
No, I
I
heard
think
him.
that was my connection. I'm not sure if it was his or not.
No, because I heard
No.
him pretty clearly.
Yeah, like I said, I miss my fiber optic internet. That was actually one of the perks I did have down there
I miss
because
my
I never had
internet,
to worry
to be
about
honest.
lag or anything. Huh?
I miss my internet back at the old house. I had such good internet.
Oh yeah, me too. One of the things we're going to try to do is get the same internet back. That way, we can continue with whatever we get because the lag sucks. That's with some other people's internets.
Yeah.
But I think I'm going to end it at about 10:30, Mandy, because I'm a bit tired still.
Yeah,
'Cause,
no worries. I got things I got to get done today, so kind of been putting them off because of being on the live stream.
I can understand that. But one of these days, I'm going to get back and get my coffee going for an actual coffee break. We packed up your mug and stuff, so your new mug is still safe and sound. It's in the storage unit right now.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Just thought you might want to know. We actually on the box it says Mandy's mug.
I stole Mum's mug. This is Mum's.
Well, yours is probably a little bigger than that.
It holds about 1.5 coffees, so it's not bad, but it's not good.
Mine actually owns 2.5 coffees. Actually, it technically holds 3, but I don't want to put all 3 because I like adding sugar to mine. So I put 2.5 so I can put some sugar in it. So now what we need to do is get you some real Hawaiian Kona coffee to go with that. That way you can have some really good coffee when you drink that out of that cup for the first time.
Well, hopefully, we'll have some by the time I get over there.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do some. We're gonna have a lot of outdoor time, some fun stuff.
Yeah, you just got to remember until I get used to things. If I go quiet and start clinging to JV, things are getting slightly overwhelming for me.
I understand.
Um,
That's one of the times you say, JB, take her fishing.
yeah, we will. It'll be like, I need to get out of here. Like, I don't mean any offense to anyone who I'm meeting. It's just that it's until I get used to things, everything's just going to be a little bit overwhelming.
We know.
And he's
And
my
we
rock.
expect you to
So.
take your time. Hey, this is my friend Mike.
Hey, Bruno. I
He's
remember
the one
him.
that actually pulled my trailer for me.
Oh, nice.
He brought his mom down, and while they physically couldn't do much,
they still pulled your trailer.
Yep. And that helped out immensely. So, yeah, he was a very big help. He was there when I needed him. So,
I'm sorry I couldn't help or be there.
Hey, you did help. Remember?
Not physically.
But you still helped.
On that side, yes, I still help, but I wish I was there helping you move.
I know. What would really help would be help me move into my new place, and then we can go. And there's a guest bedroom where Mandy can stay when she comes over.
Well, I'm kind of hoping you're going to be in a house by the time I get over there.
Oh, I'm hoping so too. Hopefully, we can actually have our own land and everything else, so we can just just have some fun and that kind of thing. And I could take you to all the places. I could take you to an outdoor drive-in over at Newton, which I think would be really cool. I would take you to I take you to Living History Farms.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, and that's actually pretty cool. That's in Des Moines as well.
Yeah.
And actually, that place has a connection to someone we know. Tyler put in the phone systems for that place of Living History Farms.
Oh.
It's all hidden in a fake water tower. So Tyler Woods did that.
Nice.
So he has a connection to that place. So there's a thing you didn't know.
Yeah.
Mike was getting really interested in talking about Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, I don't know anything. I don't know the game. I'm not interested. I zoned out when you and Jason were talking. So I had you muted and I was just on my phone zoning out. It's like, yeah, I'm not interested.
No, we were talking about, MASH. MASH is really cool. You like you come in with that little trivia question about Gary Berghoff. Very cool little tidbit. Most people didn't know. Most people didn't. That's a good little bit of trivia, which I really think is really cool. But
I don't know a lot about it, but I did like watching it, watching the show.
Here's an interesting thing. Where did Radar's teddy bear end up? We're talking real life, not just on the show.
Oh, I don't know then.
The Smithsonian Institute. It's a major museum on historical things like TV and things like that.
Yeah.
There's Archie Bunker's chair from All in the Family is there, and Radar's teddy bear is there. So anything from old TV shows, you'd find something there, which is really cool. But it's different bits of trivia. I mean, that was one of the saddest things when you see Radar's teddy bear being left behind at on Hawkeye's bed. That was kind of sad.
I thought he gave it away.
He put it on Hawkeye's bed.
Oh, that was sort of right.
Oh, okay. He went back and saw a little bit of the Terry Garr thing. You probably don't know who Terry Garr is.
No,
but she was one of the actresses who was on MASH.
Oh, okay.
We were talking about a lot of the MASH characters that went on to be famous. Patrick Swayze, you know who he is. He was on there as a young man. Ron Howard, who's now a famous director, was on there.
Okay.
As a very young man.
The show went for ages, didn't it?
10 years.
Yeah.
Literally, people usually say seasons. they went a full decade, which is actually pretty cool.
That is cool. Yeah, I got pretty because back in the day, well, not back in the day, but kind of back in the day. As I said, we used to get MASH on one of our local TV channels. I think it was always 3:15 in the afternoon, and I'd just stop what I was doing and I'd sit down and I'd watch MASH.
I mean, like I said, I think subconsciously that show made me want to become a medic.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
That show made me want to throw things at the TV when that chick come on. I did not like her, Margaret.
I know you didn't like Margaret at all, so that's okay.
But she made the show as well as a lot of the others. So if she wasn't in there, the show wouldn't be the same.
And the fact is, I think her and Hawkeye would have made an awesome couple.
No, he wouldn't be able to put up with her crap.
No, she would have to put up with his.
All she does is whinge and moan and groan and bitch about everything.
Okay, one thing that most people didn't know about the show, her character was not drafted like Hawkeye and BJ and even Frank Burns even and Charles. They were all drafted into the Army. She volunteered and became an Army from scratch.
That's fine.
Her dad was a general. She grew up in the Army.
She was still a whining little hussy.
Yes, but that's that's an Army brat for you. I will tell you that military brats are the kids of military.
Any brats are a pain in the tushy.
They can be, yeah. But doesn't mean they're not good soldiers or whatever they are.
Oh, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
And Margaret Houlihan was one of the best surgical nurses in Korea on the show.
Yeah.
And when she worked with Hawkeye, who was the best surgeon, there was nothing they couldn't do.
Yeah, true.
No, I'm not sure if you knew this or not. There was an episode where Hawkeye had hurt his one arm, and another doctor, which he was arguing with, had hurt his other arm, and they had to work together to perform a surgery side by side. I'm not sure if you remember that one or not. If you have ever seen that one, that Alan Alda, the actor who portrayed Hawkeye, it was his father who was playing the other doctor. So both Aldas were working together on that particular show. The only time his father was on the show. Yes, that's true, Mike. Goodies you have to have baddies as well as goodies.
Yeah.
To find the two. And then, like I said, we had Colonel Flagg, who was just a nutcase. I mean, literally broke his own arm to be sent to the hospital on purpose. For shame. But it is after 10:30. My eyes are starting to droop.
Yeah, I got to get going as well.
I am getting tired, and you said you were putting some stuff off that you shouldn't have.
Yeah, I got to get stuff done.
Mandy, thank you for coming.
You're welcome.
You're awesome as always. By the way, Jenny can hear you. She's just in the restroom over there. You can't see it's all.
Bye, Jenny.
Bye.
See, she can hear you. But
all right. I will see you next time if I'm not working.
Okay, I'll be on Thursday. I'm doing anything this week at night, pretty much.
Thursday, so it'll be what, Friday for me.
I do like your dry erase board. I think it's kind of cool.
So much easier.
But I will see everybody later. Be well, be safe. Love you all. And
bye all.
Bye.